you guys. You got to be really excited. What are you going to do to celebrate the release of the CD, which is midnight on the East Coast in just a few minutes? And
we're going to Disneyland.
You're going to Disneyland.
We feel like it.
Going to keep the park open late for you tonight, huh?
Exactly. We're going to celebrate it with the release here in town tomorrow night. We're going to play a little show and kind of celebrate with our family and friends and some fans and get out on the road.
Do a little dance, make a little love. Disneyland.
Everybody get down tonight. Yeah.
Disneyland. We're going to Disneyland.
Well, you got the Louisville show tomorrow, Columbus, Ohio, the day after, then the Agora Theater, a famous place to play in Cleveland on the 21st. And the Grand Rapids the 22nd, Cincinnati on the 23rd. I'll mention some more dates later. Tell us how you found each other and began Outspoken. It's a pretty interesting story.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go ahead and start that one off, Kev, man. Since okay. Well, man, I was actually this is the secret, man. I was in Nashville by myself, man, after a crumbled previous project, and it had just fallen apart, and I was down there with nothing to do, having to start all over, with new tunes, a new vision, actually. Sound, everything. I just completely started over, and I put an internet ad out for. I needed a guitar player that could sing and that could write, and actually, it had been out for 2 days, only 2 days, and Kevin was actually the first one to call me, and the last one to call.
Yeah, first and last.
Yeah. So if Kevin hadn't worked out, I was screwed.
You got to take what you can get, really.
Yeah. So we settled for Kevin, and then.
Oh man.
I'm kidding, man. No, but actually, Kevin came down, man, and we went out to 2nd Street in Nashville on Printer's Alley to Bourbon Street Blues Bar to see the Southpaw of Arkansas play, man, and my brother was with us, which happens to be our manager as well, Scott Frazier, and he went up to the main guy. What was his name again for the Southpaw himself? Okay, so
I don't know.
And he said, "There's this guitar player here I want you to hear, and he needs to get up and play." And the guy was like, "Sure, let's get him up here." And so they tried to pull a fast one on Kevin, and they had one tune picked out already, and it was like, what was it?
Stormy Monday.
No, it wasn't.
I had the Thrill Is Gone and B Moina, the saddest of old keys. I had that all picked out, and they played Stormy Monday, which isn't like C, and it has all these impossible changes if you don't know it. But luckily, being the professional I knew that song also.
But he pulled it off, man. And actually, he was turning the guy was turning around, looking in amazement, and it's like really, oh my God, where did this guy come from, man? He's totally called his bluff, man. And right then, I was like, my brother looked at me. He said, "There's your guitar player, man."
Yep. I come down from Michigan, originally from Saginaw area in Michigan.
He was born,
and I ended up
in Saginaw, Michigan. Sorry.
So I ended up moving down to Nashville like within a couple of months, and we got enough material. I actually had a good in with a guy who had it was a Tricia Yearwood's studio, Sound Emporium in Nashville, and he would give me time at the end of the day after his acts would come in for free, and he would leave his engineer there, and Kevin and I would go in and do some tracks and get whatever we could get done that day, and we got enough material for about 3 or 4 songs, and brought it back to Louisville to some friends that I knew previously, and they were in a band called Whatever Will. They were a great cover band in town, and they had just broken up because the singer was leaving. He was going back to school, and the rhythm section was they played together for 6 years, and they were incredible. And every time I used to go see them, I'd be like, I would love for that band to be behind me, and and write together, and pretty much brought it to the band. They said, "We love this stuff. We'd love to start working on it, writing together," and that's pretty much how it started. And we actually, Kevin and I, got tired of moving back from Louisville to Nashville. I was having to get Kevin every day and wait for his gas money that never came. And that's just stinking Kevin,
stinking Kevin. But no, anyway, we decided to come back to Louisville, and Kevin said again moved and packed it up. Came down here, moved in with Sean, the other guitar player,
and it started to come together.
Got a job, and
it just gelled really quick after that.
The rest, as they say, is history. Into the present now, though. We'll play a song that you've been hearing on your Rockline affiliate. The song is called Farther. The CD drops tomorrow. We're with Outspoken. The number to call is toll free. It's 1-800-344-ROCK. It is Rockline. Is Farther. It's from the brand new CD Bitter Shovel by Outspoken. All the band joining us tonight. We got Ian, Kevin, and Sean, and Frank, and Donnie. And your calls too. Toll free 1-800-344-ROCK. It's Rockline.
Why, Pep Boys? I commute in stop-and-go traffic. I heard the brakes squealing. I didn't feel safe. I needed help.
Pep Boys helps you get more out of your car with Rebestos Quiet Stop Brake Service. Quiet Stop brakes are installed by technicians who are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, and their work is guaranteed. Now you can save up to $50 on Rebestos Quiet Stop Brake Service. See store for details.
They really look out for me. That's why I go to Pep Boys.
Dealer quality service at prices you can afford. Pep Boys, the car people.
The following conversation is real. It took place on November 27, 2002, between an OnStar advisor and a subscriber who was involved in an accident.
OnStar emergency.
I need help, please.
I have you located on U.S. Highway 45.
Can you call my husband?
Just as soon as I get emergency services to you. One moment.
911 office.
Yes, this is Victoria from OnStar. I have an accident with airbag deployment on U.S. Highway 45.
When you have OnStar, a live advisor can help you in virtually any situation 24 hours a day.
Hello, ma'am. Emergency services have been contacted. You wanted me to call your husband? Can I get the number?
885.
OnStar is available on many Chevrolet cars and trucks. Visit your Chevy dealer or Chevy.com for details.
Hello, Mrs. Dragg. Your husband is on the line. Go ahead, sir.
You okay?
No, my head hurts so bad.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Ma'am, would you like me to stay on the line with you?
No, ma'am, there's people here. Thank you.
OnStar, always there, always ready.
You reach for your Listerine pocket packs and pull out a strip. Your pulse quickens. Your eyes widen. Your mouth waters in anticipation. You brace yourself. The strip hits your tongue, killing over 99% of odor-causing germs. To leave your mouth feeling so clean, all you'll have to do is exhale. Cool Mint Listerine pocket packs. Kill the germs. Feel the clean.
Rockline.
We at CMO.net strive to make your internet experience the best it can be. With advances in technology occurring every day, it may become difficult for most people to maintain updated computer equipment. Sign up for an unmetered dial-up account with CMO.net and receive a new Zoom V.92 modem. This modem is a $40 value plus it guarantees protection from lightning strikes. Call for details, 1-877-686-9114. Offer available for a limited time while supplies last. CMO.net. Southeast Missouri's online community.
Back when I decided I was pro-choice, my daughter was just an infant. The internet was unheard of, and today's medical wonders were unimaginable. We now know an unborn baby's heart beats at 21 days, and they can measure brain waves just 19 days later. Abortion was legalized about 30 years ago. You can learn a lot in 30 years. What I've learned makes me wonder. Wonder if abortion really is such an acceptable solution anymore.
This message brought to you by the Vitae Society.
This is Rockline.
It's Rockline. We're back, and Bob Coburn. We're with Outspoken. Trapped on a little later. We'll start tonight with Mobile. It's Ryan. Welcome to Rockline, Ryan. You're on with Outspoken.
Thank you. How did y'all get the name Outspoken, and were there any other potential names?
You know, well, actually, the band was together for, I know, a good month and a half, 2 months before we even had a name, and I left it that way on purpose because I wanted to find the perfect name for the band that fits exactly the vision and you know, the way I write and the lyrics, and so it could all, you know, coincide with each other. But I heard the word, we were tossing names up against the wall, man, with the lead singer for Flaw, Chris Voles, and over speakerphone, man, and he was like, we were tossing up names and be like, yeah, well, that sucks, you know, no, and we crossing them out, and he was like, you know, what about Outspoken, man? And he just, you know, just said it, blurted it out, man, and it was right there, man. I was like, that's the name right there, dude. That's it. It has to be that. And I threw it back at the guys, and they said, yeah, you know, it rolls off the tongue, man. It sounds good. You know, it really portrays what the music is about, and we actually had to fight for it because there was another Outspoken in St. Louis that was a different whole vibe. It was like a hardcore thing, and we had to actually pay them $5,000 to actually keep the name.
Wow.
So,
and of course, the website's outspokenmusic.com. If you go to outspoken.com, an organization comes up.
It's actually gay and lesbians.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, they can come out too. You know, hey.
It's all about the love. It's all about the love.
I guess $5,000 wouldn't do it for them, huh?
We had to throw in some toys.
Let's go to Virginia, Norfolk, headed your way. TJ, you're in Rockline with Outspoken.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I was wondering what your favorite track on the album was and why.
That's tough.
Who are you asking?
Well, let's just go down
Everybody,
the line.
around the room by name. Say your name and then give us a track.
Okay. This is Frank, the bass player. I would have to say my favorite overall track is probably Elastic or Now. I love those songs because they never fail to get me in the mood for love. No. I just love those songs because they always lift me up to another place, and I love it.
See, this is an excellent question because I don't even know what everybody's favorite track is, so I'm learning, man. This is cool, man. Thanks, Frank.
Hey, this is Sean. I'd have to agree with Frank. I tell you what, every night, no matter what, when we play Elastic, that's the one that does it for me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't know. It's sometimes, no matter what mood I'm in, as soon as we hit that song, it puts me in the mood just to, you know, rock and roll. Put on all my greatest heavy metal faces and rock out, to be honest with you.
Put on some of your old Cinderella moves. Yeah, I see you over there rocking out. This is Kevin. My favorite song is Now. Meow.
Meow.
My favorite song is Meow. And probably, I don't know, I like Guidance. I'm really partial to Guidance too. I think that song really rocks. Those are usually the two songs we end with, but you know, I like all of them. They're all really nice little family songs.
That's just because you start them.
I start every song.
You're right.
And you will see that on TV as I mess up the beginning of Farther time after time.
Okay, who hasn't checked in yet? We're missing a couple people here.
This is Donnie, the drummer. How you doing? I would have to agree with the guys as well. Now, Kevin, I like Guidance a lot. I mean, there's not a track on this album that I don't like, and the versatility on the album is just, it's a little bit of everything. But one thing that, if I'm in a real mellow mood, I love putting on the rock ballad that's on the tune, and the one thing that is so awe-inspiring about that song is the string arrangement.
What's the song called?
It's called The Way I Am. I'm sorry, Way I Am. Mm-hmm. And the string arrangement on that was conducted and written by a legendary gentleman by the name of Paul Buckmaster.
Stones?
Worked with the Stones, David Bowie, Elton John. Train, yeah. Won a Grammy last year for his string arrangement in that Train song, Drops of Jupiter. But anyway, I love all the tunes on the album, and hey, there you have it. My favorite, though, of all time on the album is probably Now.
Meow.
That seems to be the popular vote here. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a fork in the road, man. So
it's my turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with my turn. Yeah, that's my favorite track on the album because just the way I feel when I perform that song live on stage. I feel like I'm reliving the experience that I had when I was writing the song, and it's a very self-empowering emotion when I sing that song or I listen to it. It's all about rising through, man, and breaking through the boundaries of your own personal, execution, and and how you can actually make it through. And I'm not just talking about whining about what's going on and what's wrong, complaining about the things that are wrong in my life or have gone wrong or the things that have been done to me, but how I can change that all around and turn that to a good,
Right. That was a really good question.
So, yeah, thanks for that, man.
Thanks for your call, man.
We can't wait to get there to play, too.
Excellent.
When do we start getting the calls about the sexual problems?
That would be lovely.
Oh, that's Loveline. Sorry.
That would be the wrong show, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
I keep waiting to hear, hey, Bob, I had a question about Outspoken. I got these big old Hogans in a bad place.
The girl doesn't like the beer can, eh?
Well, we got a little dissent there just a second ago, but we did get a consensus, and this is Now by Outspoken.
some kids show style is not the way to go. And every time you blow it out, the fuse keeps getting shorter, 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 until one day it blows up in your face. Get up off your ass, you know the time is change your pathetic life, you know the time is but don't give in on the way
Consensus favored by the band. Consensus, I say. There was a little differing opinion there. That's Now from the brand new CD, which drops tomorrow. It's in stores tomorrow. Bitter Shovel by Outspoken. Bob Coburn got the whole band with us tonight, and a call from Cincinnati up now. It's Deanna. You're on the air, Deanna.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Sensei?
I was just
We know who you are.
Yes, we do.
Uh-oh. I was just wondering how you guys thought you were going to be perceived on the upcoming tour with Stone Sour.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah.
I said I wondered how you guys felt you were going to be perceived by Stone Sour's crowd on the upcoming tour.
Oh, we're going to be perceived, we're going to get love. We've played...
It's a diverse tour.
Yeah, and man, we've played with some heavy, I mean, out there bands, man. And
Skin Lab and Flaw and tons of heavy bands.
And
Stereo Mud.
And they love us, man, and it's, you know, it is a different. I know where you're getting at. It is a different feel. It is a different genre. It isn't as heavy, but it's still believable. The crowd, as long as the crowd can look at a band and believe it and feel it and know that it's actually genuine. And I mean, if I'm out in the crowd, that's what I want to see, man. And we deliver that. You know, there's nothing fake. We're not out there just trying to give people what they want to hear.
Right.
So there's always the possibility of winning over a crowd too. It's always
and killing 21 people or something.
Absolutely.
That's what we're all about. You know, we've always said all along is that, you know, we want to get out and we want to prove to people that, you know, we rock. You know, I think live we're heavier than we are on a record.
Yeah, we are.
Much heavier live.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a good tour with you guys and Stone Sour and Raw and Power Man 5000. You mentioned Stereo Mud. They're on Rockline next week. We got to take a time out. We'll return with your calls and Outspoken in just a moment. The number is toll-free 1-800-344-ROCK. That's 7625. It's Rockline.
Why Pet Boys for tires? My dad always went there, and I don't have to take out a loan for new tires.
Pet Boys can help you get more out of your car. Our tire experts will make sure you're paying the best prices for safe tires. We have quality tires for every make of foreign and domestic car, truck, SUV, and van, all at great prices with warranties up to 80,000 miles. Buy tires at Pet Boys today and receive over $100 of service and repair discounts. See store for details.
My dad loved Pet Boys, and so do I.
Great tires at prices people can afford. Pet Boys, the car people.
The following conversation is real. It took place on November 27, 2002, between an OnStar advisor and a subscriber.
OnStar, this is Ken. How may I help you?
My car was stolen and it's got OnStar, and I filed all the police reports and everything.
No, we can actually track the vehicle.
You can?
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome.
Okay, man. Do you have a number for your account handy?
I don't have anything. They stole everything. What do you need me to give you?
What's your home number? What's the area code first?
248.
An OnStar advisor can help locate a stolen vehicle using satellite technology and provide help in many other situations.
How do you track it? How long does that take?
Actually, I have a location on it right now.
You do?
Yes, ma'am. So I will call the local police department of where it is.
OnStar is available on many Chevrolet cars and trucks. Visit your Chevy dealer or Chevy.com for details.
The officers are there. They got the vehicle. It is unoccupied, and I'll handle it from here.
All right, so thank you. Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
We did recover the vehicle.
Oh, you did? Ken, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
OnStar. Always there. Always ready.
We're back as Mike's Movers face off against the living room furniture.
Tom, after that oak bedroom set, their shoulders were looking sore. Here they go.
McCoy picks up the coffee table, passes to Polanski. Now it's Anderson reaching for the ottoman.
Talk about turnarounds. These guys are moving with ease.
Heat before play, they rubbed on plenty of ultra-strength Bengay.
With that deep penetrating heat, there's not a stiff arm in the house.
And now it's Polanski and McCoy with a sleeper sofa down the hall.
Yes, they pack it away! Whoa!
For muscle and joint pain, put relief into action with ultra-strength Bengay. Use as directed for temporary relief.
Michael Tanner Furnishings, this is Chrissy.
Oh, yeah. This here's a leather man.
Who?
The leather man. I love leather.
Oh, you do?
Yes, ma'am. Leather coat, leather pants, leather boots, leather belt, even have that leather underwear, but you don't want to get those wet, if you know what I mean.
Is there something that I can help you with?
It's my L-shaped leather living room. It's got leather walls, leather ceiling, leather carpet, but I need some leather furniture at a not-so-leather price, if you know what I mean.
I think so.
Thought you would. There at Michael Tanner, you know, Tanner, leather, goes together.
We do have an Italian all-leather sofa for $9.99.
Ooh, love that Italian leather.
Or a four-piece group. Sofa, love seat, chair, and ottoman, all for $19.99.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
That's my leather pet.
We do have a leather recliner for just $3.99.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to jump in the car with my leather seats and be right... Where are you now?
Next to Applebee's and Cake. I didn't get his name.
M.T.
This is Rockline.
Welcome back to Rockline and Bob Coburn. We're with Outspoken. Trapped is on a little later, and a week from tonight it's Stereo Mud, and then coming up Disturbed, Everclear, Tommy Lee. We got a bunch of great bands lined up for you. And we have now a call from Louisville, Kentucky, where Outspoken is located tonight. Andrew, you're in Rockline.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Is this Andrew Pike?
Sorry, guys. Just I want to say, first of all, you guys rock, and it's good to hear that it's back into the airwaves. And my question is the reason for the album title being Bitter Shovel. Why?
The reason that got chosen, is that what you're wondering?
That's what I'm wondering.
Okay, it was actually our it was our A&R guy's choice. Really, he likes the term. He really likes the term Bitter Shovel. I mean, Bitter Shovel is an original term that I made up, man. You'll never see it anywhere else, man, except for on Outspoken. And the reason where that term came from is basically everybody knows that someone in their life that is always telling them what the odds are. They hope they fail. They don't want to see them get anywhere, and they always tell them that they're chasing a pipe dream and blah blah blah. And because they're just fed up with the way their lives have been. They're just bitter, and they're just ready to just dig your grave, man. That's all they're there for, is just waiting for you to fall and fail so they can dig your grave and bury you in it. And that's how I came up with Bitter Shovel. And
what's that line? What's that line?
Which one?
The line in the song that I'll let you... Oh, I can't think.
Oh, come on, man.
I'll make you bitter shovels dig my grave.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll make... Exactly, you know. I'm sure he's heard the tune, but...
Well, if you don't understand it, I got your Bitter Shovel right here.
Before I go down, I'll make you bitter shovels dig my grave. I know you're out to try me, but remember this now, I'm not the one to like who stays a slave. Into this operation, into this operation, into this operation, I'll build my world. Push all this dirt beside me, I'm keeping it real, so don't be too surprised if I stay clean. Affected by the way things seem, never by what you dream. You're such a disbeliever. A better shovel into this operation, into this operation, into this operation. I build my world. Into this operation, into this operation, into this operation. I build my
Title track of the brand new CD by Outspoken. It is in stores tomorrow. Bitter Shovel, the name of the song and the album. And we got the whole band joining us tonight from WQMF in Louisville. We got E and Kevin and Donnie and Frank and Sean. And your calls at 1-800-344-ROCK. It is Rockline and Bob Coburn from the Detroit area. John, welcome to Rockline.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, back in Michigan, my home state.
That's right. Well, my question is, what's the wildest thing that's happened while touring or playing live?
Shut up! Don't even ask this. We can't tell you.
What happens on the road stays on the road.
All I can say is it had something to do with midgets and a chicken.
Oh!
Clown makeup.
Bob Coburn was there as well. They call it Vancouver, BC for a reason.
That's right. Yeah, a little Baja California thrown in. You don't know if you're coming or going, which may be a whole other story there. Yeah.
What's the term for that?
Debauchery.
Debauchery.
We spent 2 months in Seattle, and pretty much anything happened there that could possibly happen to 5 stupid guys from Louisville and Michigan or whatever. So Seattle's a great place.
Use your imagination, and you're probably pretty close.
Yeah, I think
your own fun.
The answer for you, John, is just about everything has happened to these guys apparently, and there's more to come.
We've lived it.
More to come.
Give you details.
By the way, they're going to be in Flint, Michigan on the 26th of February, in Detroit on the 27th there, John, and also in Edgerton, Wisconsin, March 2nd and the 8th in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're headed to Oklahoma City, and Charles, it's your turn to be on Rockline with Outspoken.
Hey guys, I want to know, have you guys shot any videos yet?
No, not yet. Actually, we're gonna wait and see. The single's mid-charted already, and they wanted to actually see if it was going to do that, if it's going to keep moving up, because the better that it does at radio, the more sense it makes to go in and shoot a video. And if not, then you can save that money and put it into tour, and you can tour some more.
Because MTV doesn't show many videos anymore. It's mainly M2, and I think the label would rather spend that money on us getting on the road and selling it live first.
Yeah.
And so, but we're looking forward to doing one.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be soon. I'd say at least by late spring we'll be doing a video. I'm thinking as soon as we're going to come off the Stone Sour tour for a week in LA and do the video shoot. So
now, with the song Farther being given to radio early and the CD being done for a while, you guys going nuts waiting for this thing to be released?
Yes. We've been sitting around for a year.
You should get our therapist bill. It's been grueling. The album's been done for a whole year.
It's in stores tomorrow. We mentioned this song earlier. This is Elastic by Outspoken and Rockline.
Taking back no shit. I feel all of the sins and other reason for angry. make a joint hit the bottom of the well. But fruition never came. So I'm taking back my wishes. I could be wrong if this is another reason for an angry farewell. But I'm anxious for a change. It seems no matter what you do, it seems no matter what you say, it seems no matter how far away, I still keep running back to you. It seems no matter what you do, it seems no matter what you say, it seems no matter how far away, I still keep running back to you.
It's Outspoken on Rockline. Elastic is the name of that song from Bitter Shovel, which drops tomorrow. Our number is toll-free. It's 1-800-344-ROCK, 1-800-344-7625. Trapped will be on in just a few minutes, but back to the phones we go for Outspoken. From Lansing, Michigan, Marty, you're on Rockline. Welcome.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Marty?
Nothing. My question was, who are the main songwriters in the band, and how do you challenge yourself in writing your music?
Good question.
Okay, let's answer the first one. The main songwriters in the band this is the singer E, and Kevin McCreary, the lead guitar player. Yeah, we're pretty much the main writers in the band. And your second question was how we're inspired.
Yeah, how do you challenge
How do we
yourself?
challenge ourselves to write? What challenges me to write, man? Okay, here's a good way to put it. I challenge myself by looking at other bands and artists and listening to what they have to say and how they say it, and wonder, it's like, okay, I try to figure out where they're coming from and how do some of them get successful by the way they portray their music and the others don't, and why is that so? And I just take the best of each, and I do a lot of reading. I'm big into American literature. I love, Ralph Waldo Emerson and David Thoreau and Elizabeth Browning and all the greats, man. And I like to read, and when they write to portray themselves to the reader or the listener, and put them in their shoes and make them feel like they're in where they were, and that's how I try to make the listener feel like they're where I was or where I'm at, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
And then I try to counteract that with, the other side where I read a lot of Mad Magazine and Playboy jokes.
What me worry.
So basically, if you want a serious answer, man, I'll talk to you, man. If you want some humor, man, you can talk to me.
Lifetime subscription to Maxim for the bus. You got to have all that.
You know it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
A lot of Maxim. I think FHM just did a one-sentence review of us.
FHM's good too. Yeah, and those are all on the net too. Marty, good one. Thanks. John in Abilene, you're up. What's going on? What's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey, John.
What's up, man?
My question is, how big of an impact did MP3.com have on y'all getting signed?
None.
Absolutely none.
It really did.
But we did get some. People who'd never heard our stuff got a good chance, and it's still out there and floating around, but it didn't have any impact. It did nothing for us. But it does wonders for other people, though. Yeah. I've seen tons of people have it happen.
Actually, we had another outlet on the web that really kind of helped us out, which was demodiaries.com.
That's
It's
it was
a website.
We have to give them props.
Kind of an industry. It was an industry site, just insiders talking amongst themselves, basically. And once one person gets excited about you and they talk on Demo Diaries, it's kind of like. Because nobody wants to sign you until one person wants to sign you, and then they all want to jump in just to keep everybody else out.
Yeah, Demo Diaries is on every A&R guy's desk every morning,
Once that 3-song demo reached the desks of the A&R executives, it just spread like wildfire from there.
Yeah.
So demodiaries.com. That's a good one for you. Bookmark there.
That's
All
a
right.
good insider.
It's actually kind of old-fashioned, isn't it? I mean, we sent the stuff in, and it didn't get thrown in a box.
Yeah.
And it got listened to. You know, but it's all. I guess it's all how it's solicited.
Yeah, what a concept, huh? Hey, John, thanks for joining us on Rockline.
Yeah, good question.
We're going to play another song by Outspoken, and again, the CD is in stores tomorrow. Bitter Shovel, the name of it. This song is called Loose End by Outspoken on Rockline.
Yeah.
To be this silent, but I think you kind of wanted me to. And I never meant to be this lonely. In fact, that's why I'm here telling you, if you wanna be out, somebody please ring the bell. Wondering what it's all about. Or maybe the beginning of you go on fighting the world for everyone else's problems. So keep dreaming. So deep is the pride. That's why I lost this life. It's closing in way over my head. The sound keeps haunting me. So keep away from me. 'Cause every day you're giving me has another loose end that I gotta tie up. Now there's much that has changed in me since the end of that year. There's not much to be said for taking time to be here. These words that I say from so far, far away. This rhetorical, wonderful, magical, laughable life is discovering the situations where everything seems to be over. So stop dreaming. So deep is the pride. That's why I lost this life. It's closing in way over my head. Another loose end keeps haunting me. So keep away from me. 'Cause every day you let me out. No temporary penalty can change what you're afraid to show. You can't find me. You won't know how to run when it all falls down. So deep is the pride. That's why I lost this life. It's closing in way over my head. Another loose end keeps haunting me. So keep away from me. 'Cause every day you give me has another loose end.
That's Loose End, Outspoken from the brand new album Bitter Shovel. It's in stores tomorrow. Thanks to E, who sings, and Kevin, who plays guitar, and Sean, who does as well, Frank on the bass, and Donnie on drums. Guys, great 45 minutes. Thanks for being at Rockline tonight. That's fun.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, man.
It's an honor to be here.
Thanks.
Yeah, awesome.
Enjoy yourselves in the Louisville night. We'll welcome Trapped in just a moment. Your number to call is always toll-free on Rockline. It's 1-800-344-ROCK, 1-800-344-7625. Trapped is up next.
Why Pep Boys? I commute in stop-and-go traffic. I heard the brakes squealing. I didn't feel safe. I needed help.
Pep Boys helps you get more out of your car with Rebestos Quiet Stop Brake Service. Quiet Stop brakes are installed by technicians who are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, and their work is guaranteed. Now you can save up to $50 on Rebestos Quiet Stop Brake Service. See store for details.
They really look out for me. That's why I go to Pep Boys.
Dealer quality service at prices you can afford. Pep Boys, the car people.
The following conversation is real. It took place on October 6, 2002, between an OnStar advisor and a subscriber.
OnStar emergency, this is Nathan. Is there any emergency in your vehicle?
Yeah, my husband has a defibrillator, and it's gone off 4 times now. We need to get somewhere fast.
All right, ma'am. Do you need directions to the nearest hospital, or do you want me to have the ambulance sent to your location?
I think we better have an ambulance.
All right, and I do have you as being located on Interstate 80.
It's going to hit again.
Please hold while I contact emergency personnel.
Communications.
Hi, this is Nathan from the OnStar Center, and one of our subscribers has called in, and she's requesting for an ambulance to come to her location on Interstate 80.
In an emergency, OnStar can pinpoint your location and quickly call for help. OnStar is available on many Chevrolet cars and trucks. Visit your Chevy dealer or Chevy.com for details.
Ma'am, have an emergency